So what we're going to do is just, sit up and just sit comfortably, but make sure that you have room for your breathing, your chest to expand, and your belly to expand. You don't want to constrict yourself in any way. And just sit comfortably, and you can close your eyes or just lower your gaze, whatever feels comfortable to you. And start breathing. Inhale and exhale a little slower and a little deeper than you normally would, but nothing that is uncomfortable. Just keep it a nice, steady pace. And now, as you're doing that, concentrate on the area of your heart. If it helps you to do that, you can place your hand on your heart. And imagine that your breath is flowing in and out of your heart. And now what we're going to do to help us shift into that coherent state is to activate a positive, calm emotion. And it could be love, gratitude, appreciation, whatever that feeling is for you. Even just recalling the beauty of nature. And as you're imagining the breath flowing in and out of your heart, feel that feeling, that positive feeling. One feeling that we may want to focus on, especially during these troubled, uncertain times, is the feeling of compassion. So once you've locked onto that feeling, on your exhale, begin to radiate that feeling out. And on your inhale, draw it back into yourself and feel it in every cell of your body. You now start to radiate out that feeling of compassion to maybe the important people in your life. and broaden it out even further to anyone now who is suffering for any reason, or to all the frontline workers that are dealing with the pandemic, for all of the protesters. And let's just radiate out our compassion to them. And on your next exhale, or when you're ready, just bring your focus back to the room.
Thank you so much, Marty. That really felt good.
Oh,
I
good.
felt peaceful, but it woke me up too. So that's, that's interesting. I know this because I've been watching you do HeartMath for a while. Doesn't this technique have a name? I think there's a name that
Yes,
HeartMath is.
this technique, we started out with heart-focused breathing, which is just focusing on your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And then by activating that positive emotion, we're shifting into quick coherence. And then by radiating out our feelings, first to ourselves and then to a certain group of people or a certain person, that is called the heart lock-in.
The heart lock-in, yes. That's the
Right.
one I couldn't remember. That is wonderful. I mean, I could feel it. It's a great technique to lower anxiety too. I think if you're in the middle of a stressful situation, being able to, but do you practice this every day? Is this something we could do every day to just build our resilience? Is that the idea behind it?
Definitely. Yeah, that's thank you so much for mentioning that, Pooja, because we want to raise the baseline of our resilience. And by shifting into this coherent state and continuing a practice, we will continue to raise the baseline. And so we'll be able to deal with stress. So what I usually recommend to clients is just to start out by practicing 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes before you go to bed. It will help you to drift into sleep better, especially if you activate the emotion of gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
It's so important to think about the things that we're grateful for, and a lot of times we know that we maybe should start a gratitude journal. So you could write down 3 or 5 things that you're grateful for, but activating that feeling of gratitude will help you to drift into that sleep state a little easier.
Absolutely, because we shift our emotions and our energy, right? This
Mm-hmm.
is wonderful, Marty. Thank you so much for having this conversation with us today.